Hey you guys, welcome back. Today we are doing a total body strength training workout. So we're gonna be using our upper body, our lower body, and our core. It's only 30 minutes, so make sure you guys warm up before we get started. All you're gonna need is one pair of weights, and we are gonna get right into it. All right, make sure you've got plenty of room, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out and helps me keep making these videos for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, you guys, we are gonna get started with our legs. Our first circuit is gonna be our legs, so grab your weights. I'm gonna show you guys the first exercise. But first, we've got 30 seconds on each exercise. We're gonna take a 10-second break. We're gonna stay on one leg the entire time, and then we're gonna switch sides. We've got 3 rounds of all of the exercises, so let's set it up. Slight bend in those knees. We're tapping forward, side, and then tap it back. So we've got a balance and reach first, slight bend in the knee, make sure knees and toes are facing the same direction. Hips are back. You're sitting those hips back on this one, tapping it forward, side, and back. Good. So you're gonna feel a burn in the leg that is staying still. Chest, nice and tall. Slight bend in those knees. Good, little break. Here we go. We're keeping that leg that's down still. We're gonna come into a lunge to knee up, a little balance here. So slight bend and up. Lean slightly forward, all the way up. Make sure you're breathing. Squeezing that glute at the top, down and all the way up. Very nice. Good. Keeping those shoulders back. We're almost there. We're really burning out this leg. Here we go. Down, all the way up. Okay, our next exercise, staying on that leg again. Slight bend in that knee. We're coming into a single leg RDL. I'm gonna show you from the side. Slight bend in that knee. Here we go. We're pushing those hips back. Coming to those knees and then driving those hips forward. So make sure on this one, you're keeping your chest open. Slight bend, driving hips forward. When you're coming down, make sure all of that hinge, all of that movement is coming from your hips. You're not just bending those knees down and up, but you're keeping a slight bend in those knees the entire time. Movement's coming from the hips back and forward. We're almost there. Nice job. Okay, let's switch sides. We're gonna switch legs, same exact thing. Set it up. Slight bend in those knees, hips are back, opposite leg. Forward, side, and back. Good, tapping it forward. Side and back. Good. Chest is open, nice and tall. Watch the knees, watch the toes. Make sure they're facing the same way. Burning out the opposite leg. Chest open. Good, hips are sitting back. Here we go. Nice. Let's finish this one out. Good. We're gonna come into that lunge to knee up. So slight lean forward here on that lunge. Down. Here we go. Join me. And up. Slight lean forward and up. Press into that heel when you're up at the top to help with that balance. And squeeze your booty when you're up at the top. Nice. Down and all the way up. Good. Breathing. Nice job, you guys. Down, all the way up. Good. Almost there. Here we go. Nice job. Okay, single leg RDLs. Single leg Romanian deadlifts. It's also what they're called. Slight bend in that knee. We're staying on the same side. Chest open, nice and tall. Hinging, hips back. Drive those hips forward. Nice and slow on the way down. And then driving those hips forward. Nice and controlled. And then hips forward. Breathing through these exercises. Very nice, keeping those shoulders back the whole time. Just to the knees or slightly below, and then right back forward. You guys are doing great. Nice. All right, we're going again, starting on the other side. Round 2, here we go, set it up. Slight bend in those knees, you guys know the moves now. Forward, side, and back. I'm gonna show you from the side so you guys can kind of see. Forward, as you notice, doing a slight lean back. It's like a half squat. Forward, side, and back. Good, keep it going. You guys got it. Nice. Chest is tall. Woo! That leg that's not moving should be burning, burning, burning. Good, coming into that lunge to knee up. This one too, I'm gonna show you from the side as well. Make sure you're keeping that same foot down that you started with on this round. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Lunge, all the way up. Slight lean forward, and then all the way up. Slight lean, and then standing up nice and tall. All the way up. Gotta keep going. Awesome. Nice. Good. We've got single leg RDLs. So remember on these ones, slight bend in the knees. If you want, drop that back foot. You can drop your back foot, but keeping all your weight on your front foot. I'm gonna show you this way. So instead of kicking that foot back, keeping that back foot on the floor, but notice my toes are only down. So I'm keeping all of that pressure, all of that weight in the foot that's down. The other one's just helping with the balance if you need. So here we go, nice and slow, and then up, or if you want, drop that back foot, still pushing those hips back and driving them forward. Same motion. Good, we're switching sides. Other leg, finishing round 2, set it up. Hips back. Tapping forward. Side and back. Good. It's a nice quick workout, but we're still working those muscles, strengthening them, and we're getting in some balance. You guys are doing amazing. All these single-sided exercises are awesome too, because you can really see if you need to improve on one side more so than the other. And it really helps us isolate each side so we can really work on strengthening one side at a time. Okay, awesome. We're gonna be coming into our lunge to knee up. You guys got these ones. So slight lean forward on those lunges. And then all the way up. Yeah, you got it. Good. Nice. Good, really pushing into that heel for that balance, yes? Down and squeeze that booty at the top. Slight lean and squeeze that booty. We're almost there, here we go. Nice job. Single leg, Romanian deadlifts. Slight bend in that knee that is on the floor. Open up that chest, pull those shoulders back. Push those hips back, driving those hips forward. Remember, lowering nice and controlled. Don't just drop super fast in that motion, right? You want to control everything. Then coming up, so being safe on this exercise. Shoulders are back, chest is open, hips are going back. And then driving forward. Nice and controlled. Good, final round. Coming into that final round. Whew, I have a little hair on my face. Here we go. Set it up. Last one here. Side and back. Good. Chest open, slight bend. Remember, hips are back. Good job. Side and back. Good. So last time on each of these exercises on this side, then we're gonna move on to our next circuit. You guys are doing amazing. Almost there. Good. Lunge to knee up, that balance. Slight lean forward, chest is open. Here we go. And up. Nice. Good. Finish this leg off nice and strong. Good. Lunge and up. Very nice. All the way up. Good. Single leg RDLs. You guys got this. Here we go. Slight bend in those knees. Chest open nice and tall. Pushing those hips back. Keep those weights close to the body. Nice and slow. And then driving. Hips forward. Remember, drop that back foot if you need. You're still putting all of your pressure and all of your weight in that front leg. Driving hips forward. Hips back. Good. Nice job. Let's switch sides. Last time. Ooh, here we go. Set it up and tap. Side, good, and back. Very nice. Really make sure you're still watching that form. Even though we're on those last sets, this is where it's important. Really watch your form. Make sure you're keeping your knees, toes facing the same direction. Chest is open, nice and tall. Keep that core engaged. We're almost there. Good. Nice. Lunge to knee up. You guys got it. Last time on this exercise, on this side, slight lean forward. All the way up. Good. Good, you guys. Really squeezing that booty at the top. Help with that balance. Slight lean forward, all the way up. Good job. Nice. Single leg, RDLs. Let's set this up, slight bend. Open those shoulders back, you guys got this. Here we go. Hips going back, driving them forward. Hips slightly, well, no, not slightly, they are going back. Knees are slightly bent the whole time, and then driving them forward. Nice job, we're almost there. Nice and controlled. Awesome job, you guys. All right, we are gonna take a little break. While we take this break, make sure to get some water, and we're gonna get right back into it with our upper body. All right, we're gonna get right back into it. We're starting with bent over row. So, just like we were doing in those RDLs, I want you guys to hinge at the hips, keeping those shoulders back. We're gonna push those hips back. I want you to put that pressure in your feet. Push those heels and big toes into the ground, creating a strong base. We're gonna row up, lowering nice and controlled. About a 45-degree angle. Here we go, join me when you're ready. Up, lowering nice and controlled. So, chest is open. My elbows are at a 45-degree angle, so they're not all the way out here. They're not right in. I want to keep those shoulders safe. We're rowing up. Keeping that head neutral, so spine neutral. You're facing the floor. Make sure you're not kinking your neck by looking up here. I want you to keep your back, neck safe. Awesome. Let's come down to the floor. We've got single arm shoulder press, so drop a weight. Opposite knee is up. We've got arms facing forward. We're pressing straight up overhead, lowering nice and controlled, same thing. So pressing up, lowering nice and controlled. Keep that core tight and make sure this leg that's on the floor, those hips are right over the knees. Squeeze your booty on that side to create a strong base. Keeping that core nice and tight. You guys got it. Almost there. Good. Core is nice and tight. Awesome, we're switching sides, same thing. Setting it up, knees right under those hips. Squeeze your booty. Here we go. Pressing up, nice and tall. Make sure on these two, you're controlling that weight on the way down. So we're not just dropping it, we're not just punching it up and then dropping it down. We're controlling those weights the entire time. Good job. Nice and controlled. We're almost there. We're using our core on this one and our shoulders. We got 5 seconds. After this one, we're taking it to the floor. Grab your weights. If you want, you can just use one weight as well. We're gonna take it into a glute bridge. We're popping it up. We got triceps. Dropping those weights down and then coming right back up. Make sure you're isolating your elbows or the upper arms. We're trying not to move them. We're just bending at the elbows down and then coming up. So we're using the back of our arms right now. If you want, drop a weight and you can hold one of your weights like this, dropping it down and up. Squeezing your glutes as well at the top. Very nice. Awesome. Stand it up. Those are 3 exercises. We're coming back into bent over row. Here we go, let's set it up. Hinging at the hips. Bending those knees. Open up the chest, we're rowing. Keeping that back nice and flat. You guys are doing amazing. If you need, you can pause the video, take a longer break in between. I'm totally okay with that, especially if you need to change to different weights in between. Lowering nice and controlled, keeping that spine neutral. Push into those feet. Nice job, you guys. Good. All right, you guys know, coming down to the floor. We're doing single arm, kneeling, shoulder press. Whew. All right, let's set it up. Pushing up, nice and strong. Watch the knees, watch the hips. Squeeze your booty. Make sure, especially when you're pressing up overhead, you're engaging that core. Good. This not long, my goodness, I'm making up words. This other leg is also strong as well. Planting that foot in the front. Good, you guys, we are almost there. Nice job. Okay, let's switch sides. Other leg forward. Same thing, set it up right. Planting that knee down and that foot, nice and strong. Pressing up nice and strong. Good. Nice and tall. Shoulders are open. Chest is open. Good. Pressing straight up overhead. Lowering nice and controlled. You guys got this? We are almost there. After this one, remember, we're gonna take it into a glute bridge hold with our tricep extensions. Actually, skull crushers is what they're called. And you can drop a weight if you need. So, go ahead and set it up. For our glute bridge hold, skull crushers, such a scary name, I know. Lowering the weight nice and controlled, and then coming right back up. Squeezing your booty as well. So we're using glutes, core, triceps here. It's a total body workout, remember? Nice and controlled when you're dropping those weights towards the head, keeping them safe. Remember to drop a weight if you need, and you can hold on to each side of your dumbbell. Almost there. Good, stand it up. Last round. This one's going really quick. So we're gonna come into our bent over rows. Here we go. Set it up, rowing up. Watch your back. Make sure it's flat, keeping your lower back safe, opening up that chest, lowering those weights nice and controlled. Make sure if you're checking your form, check from the side like this, so we're not kinking our neck up and looking in the mirror like this. So we want to keep our neck safe as well. Almost there. Good. That was the last time on those. We're cruising, you guys. Almost there. We're gonna set it up. Whew. Single arm, shoulder press. Last time on each side. Big press up. Core is nice and tight. Good job. Whew. Last time on these, we're burning out those shoulders. My goodness, you're getting sweaty right now. Whew. Nice job, we got 5 seconds, 5. Good. Ooh, good, let's switch sides. Opposite leg forward. Set those legs upright. Squeeze your booty. Ooh, we're going. Here we go, short breaks. Yes. And remember, if you guys need, no worries, pause the video, take a longer break. If you want to switch out the weights as well, because you grabbed weights that were too light or too heavy, you can switch them out in between. You guys know your body best, so make sure you're listening to it. We're finishing this upper body circuit strong though. Here we go. Good, we're coming into our skull crushers with glute bridge hold. I'm gonna show you guys with one weight, just in case you want to use just one weight instead. Pressing those hips up, squeeze your booty, drop those weights or that weight to your head. Nice and slow and controlled, squeezing your booty, keeping that core nice and tight. Really lowering that weight nice and slow when you're dropping it toward the ground or towards your head. Almost there. We get a break after this. Good job. All right, we are gonna take a break now. We are coming into our core circuit. That's it, and then we're gonna be done. This one's quick. Grab some water, and we're gonna get right back into it.
We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love?
All right, you guys, we are starting on the floor on this next circuit for our core. We're gonna start with just one weight. You're only gonna need one weight for this circuit. So let's set it up. We're gonna be doing reverse crunches. So we've got legs coming out and then tucking in. We're extending out and then crunching in. Go ahead and join me. So here we go, first exercise. Extend and crunch. I want you guys to keep that lower back on your mat the entire time, keeping your core nice and safe. If you need, bend those knees, tap, and then come in and tuck. Bend and tap, come in and tuck, but keeping your lower back on the mat the whole time. Here we go, almost there. Okay, from here, we're gonna put our feet up in the air. We're gonna reach towards our toes, getting our shoulder blades off the mat. So here we go. Join me when you're ready. Big reach up, getting those shoulder blades off the mat. Good. If you need, bend your knees and reach towards the ceiling. You're still working the same muscle. Doing a big reach up, lowering nice and controlled, right back up. Ooh. Nice job. We're gonna drop our feet all the way to the floor. So we've got some options on this one. I'm gonna show you the modification first. Arms slightly above the head. We're alternating, lifting those legs up. You can keep them on the floor if you want, or you can join me, and we're gonna lift and hover our legs off the floor. Keep that back on the lower mat. Breathe. Holding it here. Nice and controlled. Good job. You can also bend your knees on this one as well if you need. Good. Okay, we got 2 more rounds and that's it. You guys are doing amazing. So let's set it up. We got reverse crunches again. Here we go. Full extension and then crunching up. As always, make sure you're controlling this motion. Nice in control, keeping your back on the mat.
I'll take it to Mars, oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind, oh, so give me I'll take it.
Ooh, nice job. We're gonna put our toes up, or if you want, remember, keep your knees bent. We're reaching for our toes. We've got our toe reaches. Trying to get our shoulder blades off the mat, big reach.
I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow.
Ooh, almost there, you guys. Core is hard to talk through, my goodness. Here we go. Good job dropping those legs all the way to the floor. Remember on this one, arms are slightly above shoulder level. If that hurts, just keep it here. I'm okay with that. All right, bringing those legs up, alternating and lowering. Remember, you can keep it here and coming back to your feet all the way on the floor, or we're gonna hover those legs and alternate. So you're coming back down and then lifting again. Ooh, this one's tough. You guys got it. Here we go. Good job. Okay, last time through. You guys are doing absolutely amazing. Get it? Absolutely. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Crunching up. Very nice. Nice and controlled. You guys remember on this one, you can come out top with those heels, crunch it back in. This is just as hard if you're feeling it more on the lower back. I want you guys to do this. You also have an option to put a towel, roll up a little towel and put it under your lower back so you don't feel this in the lower back if you are feeling it there. Good, we're gonna put our feet up in the air. We've got toe crunches next. You guys can go at your own pace on these as well. You can go as fast or as slow as you want to. If you need to take a break, remember, please take a break, but just control the motion. Make sure to really feel it when you're going through these. Okay, we've got one more exercise. Dropping those legs all the way to the floor. Bring those arms up. Let's set it up. Yep, here we go. Those are quick and alternating. You can drop those legs if you want. This is our last time. If you need, you can also bend your knees. Also, if you want, take your feet up a little bit higher and you can come up and alternate here. That'll make it a little easier as well. So we've got lots of options, right? Almost there, you guys. Push through. Good job. Ooh-wee. Breathe. Take a little breather. Okay, you guys did absolutely amazing. We made it. If you guys need to cool down, follow along to my cool down video. I've got one on my channel, so make sure to try that one out. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and let me know if you like this video. I'm so happy you guys made it today, and let me know what you'd like to see next. I will see you guys next time. Bye.